throwing the ball, nearly hitting 400 yards. It's the Chiefs and the Bengals on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. First down, Winston. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Van Jefferson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill.
A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. Now Jones. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percent.
So on fourth down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drive. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing, Jones. Gets this one to use check. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Winston from the gun on third down. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
This defense very much with their backs against the wall now. Let's see how they defend this first and goal from the 2. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chiefs are...
Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. It's Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Complete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Running the slant, that's Robert Woods.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Jones now. A final shot before break.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Tom Brady has thrown a touchdown pass. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for the Bengals. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
A CD they...
right, we've got an offense in the red zone, but facing a third down situation here. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Tommy Sweeney. It's a third down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Jones on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Dillon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
Partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Let's go. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the greatest of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. Good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. That y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The chattermouths who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I making of a star. They hear my name and remember me.